Hi, witches. Feeling a lot of rage today, right? We can say it. I'm mad. I'm sure you're mad. I think we're all pretty mad, or most of us are pretty mad, right? There's nothing I hate worse than an abuse of power, bad leadership. I think I speak for all witches when I say that. Hasn't worked out well for us in the past, right? But one thing I have learned by sitting with sacred rage is that it's not always this frenzied, wild, like unmanageable, uncontrollable fire, right? That's kind of the surface level of rage. That's like when our nervous system is distraught, we're feeling stressed, we have nothing left, and we kind of just panic. But when you separate that from the real part of the rage, the root of the rage, the thing that's actually bubbling up inside you, telling you, uh-oh, this isn't good. I'm not going to stand for that. That's the important part of rage. That's the part of rage that you can use to get organized, get motivated, and really take thoughtful, direct, poignant action for the greater good. And an herb that I believe really helps sit with that shadow, explore sacred rage, is nettle. Nettle leaf. Medicinally speaking, nettle leaf is packed with antioxidants, vitamins like vitamin C, vitamin A and K, and minerals, magnesium, iron. It's really good for bone health, urinary health, womb health, prostate health, and it also can soothe your nervous system. So it increases dopamine production, which is fantastic. So it can kind of help you when you're taking it in a ragey state. I take it as a tea. You can take it as a tincture, capsule, doesn't matter. Just orally. When I take it, I feel like I'm able to settle it and separate those the frenzied from the okay, what am I really mad about? And what can I actually do about this? Nettle is really so easily accessible too. You can find it almost anywhere, and in dried form, in tincture, in capsule, but it also grows wildly. This is stinging nettle. However, purple dead nettle and red nettle have very similar properties. There's less research on both of those because they're classified more as a weed. Come on, you know when anything's classified as a weed, it's good, right? Like whenever they're like, no, that's just like gross yard stuff. It's always super, super good for you. Like dandelions, hello. Anyway, I won't go on that tangent. But I live in northern New Jersey, and in April, you will see purple dead nettle start to sprout up. And as long as it's not too close to a road, or, you kind of know the soil, it's around, that the yard hasn't been sprayed, forage it, get it, dry it out. It's so good for you. Nettle, working with her as a plant ally has also really connected me to the archetype of Lilith. So if you know who Lilith is, or if you don't know who Lilith is, she is a dark feminine frequency. And the story of Lilith is that she was Adam's first wife. So God created Adam and Lilith out of the same earth, the same clay. And Adam looked over at Lilith. I'm probably skipping some parts, but looked over at Lilith and was like, you're subservient to me. I own you because I'm the man. And Lilith was like, we were made out of the same dirt. And he was like, no, I own you. And she was like, yeah, right, bye. and she sprouted wings and she flew out of Eden because she would rather live in the shadows with the demons than live with that bro. And ladies, I think that's the energy that we need this year more than ever. All jokes aside, Nettle is something that takes care of your mind, your body, keeping you healthy, keeps your nervous system at rest so that we can avoid apathy, avoid getting sick, getting distraught, and we can really move with intentional action. So if you are interested in learning more about herbs and witchcraft and spirituality, follow along. And if you're here in North Jersey, join me monthly for the Herbal Coven at Florida Vita next month, February the 14th. We are talking about rose medicine and probably working with sexual shame. So stay tuned.